No,
hey, yo, get him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here.
Real quick though. I wanted to. So maybe my EQ kicked in. I'm listening to y'all right now, and I, honest to God, before you said something, Mr. White, I was actually gonna salute Mr. Bravado because he sat back for a minute. And he heard Q out, and he said, "I probably could have done a better job at addressing it a little better." So he reflected on his shit and owned it. Whether the apology is needed, I don't know, but he definitely heard her and reflected on the shit. And in my head, I'm like, that's an essence of manhood. Sitting there, getting told your point, eating that shit, and having that. But then you, in the same token, like essence of manhood, like, nah, nigga, I'm about to check you now that you get away with this shit. So, so both replications of essences of manhood. You dig what I'm saying? Is that inaccurate of me to say? Is that not something you would apply to manhood?
I think that was fair. And holding one to task. Let me tell you something. If I hadn't done the work, my interaction with Mr. White would have went all the way left. And so that's what I'm talking about, because that's how I was raised to not take no shit. But having 15 years of two sagey old men in my life now that are genetically, tied to me, made me, gave me better tools to interact with men the way I need to. We talk about this, or Kevin Samuelsons talk about this all the time, that a lot of men today do not know how to interact with each other. We're actually quite awkward with one another because we don't know how to interact with one another appropriately. And that stuff needs to be taught. I mean, and then how do you tell a 35 or 40-year-old dude that he got to go back and learn how to talk to a man?
Shit, talk to a woman. Because, fuck off. No, listen.
I talked to my mama. Y'all niggas yelled at me for that shit.
I told him to put me back in.
You feel me, Ish?
Q, I think you make a good point, though. I don't know if you're talking about a woman, like, in the context of the conversation that we've been talking about, but I was actually just sitting here thinking, as the two gentlemen were discussing, when you're dating men, you can, the same way Hamp was saying, like when you go on the football field and he's coaching the boys and he can tell which of the boys were not raised with a man or didn't have a masculine presence, a man in the house. You can tell the same thing when you're dating a man, that he did not have a man in the house, or he didn't have a man around. And I'm wondering if men are receptive. Well, I know you're not receptive to that, but I'm gonna ask a different question. I'm wondering if men can also tell when women have not had a father or a man in the house when you're dating them.
Yeah. 100%. Yep. Yeah, or if he was like I don't know, like you could tell. You know how you could tell real shit? It's gonna sound like I'm joking. Her teeth.
What?
Not that ass. When I was outside, I'm like, yo, you got a dad, don't you? Why you say that? Your teeth straight as a motherfucker. Real shit.
like that.
Really?
Yo, no dad is gonna let their daughter teeth look crazy, bro. I don't care what nobody says. That's a priority. That ass. Yo.
Everybody doesn't need braces, Hamp. Like maybe she just already.
Huh?
Can't be telling facts because my dad stayed on us about dentist appointments.
I used to snore, man. I already know the vibe.
Now that you mention it, my dad is the orthodontist.
Yo, put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
John the Baptist with the $5 super chat. Mr. White, in the debate, you don't bring energy, you bring intelligence. John the Baptist with another 5 ball. Mr. White, in the debate, you don't bring energy, you bring ideas to exchange.
But I bring both. Yo, tell John the Baptist come up. Drop
No, we don't need that no more. We had all that yesterday.
John ain't been watching.
All right, my bad.
So wait, Q, you was trying to get in again? What you was trying to say?
I'm saying, fuck all that nice shit that Chief was saying. Mr. Bravado, because and I don't usually agree with this nigga, Mr. White, because he do be bringing a lot of energy. Sometimes I'll be saying feminine energy, but I'm gonna leave that alone. Listen. Wow. We're going to keep it a buck.
Bruh.
You know what? You came for me hard with stuff that you didn't understand about my story. And so the apology would be warranted with that because you had a chance today to listen to me directly and say, oh, my sister, I got that's with the little the LGBTQ stuff. Okay, all right. So we sitting here, we sipping brunch or eating brunch and sipping tea and shit, and you on the same page with me, but you wasn't having that kind of energy. You was like, fuck all that shit. Listen to what this bitch saying. Fuck a father figure. Fuck this. Fuck that. And then it's like, yo, but I got a whole backstory that you gave no reference to. So on that part, yeah, I don't give a fuck about you agreeing with me. That's some Adrian shit. That's some Mr. White shit. He need to be agreed with. That's where the apology will be warranted. But I'm saying do it in your own time because I only accept sincere apologies. But yeah, that's it. That's all. That's the post.
Hey, this how you know. You see, Q be coming for me crazy, but I stand for what's right and true. That's why I'm the judge on who wins.
What's crazy?
And I'm 3-0 tonight. I'm 3-0 tonight.
You absolutely was riding for Q.
Ass, and I kicked Bravado ass. I'm 3-0 tonight.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
For the money. You know what I'm saying? Y'all catch me in August, man.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Mr. White, I'll give you a participation trophy because I'm in y'all house tonight, so ain't no problem.
Wow.
God damn, man. Bro, I ain't trying to start no more beef and shit, but Mr. Bravado was on your ass last night about some of that political if you know, you know.
Mr. Ham, we gonna look. She was excellent on this stream, so we gonna give her some grace and mercy over that. I actually have good feelings towards her right now.
We're gonna keep it there
tonight. So we're gonna just, you know what? We'll just say that's just part of her little court. She don't believe in voting. We'll leave it at that's her little court. Her man.
Listen. I said I tell everybody I'll go on your show, and Hamp is my agent. Just pay the contract, and I will be there.
Yo, man, hell yeah!
We're gonna be doing a political show because we're gonna be asking the question: should black men sell their vote? So yeah, I'll hit you up for that.
Yes, hit my agent up and Hamp, and just. Give him the money.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
Give me my cash app.
I give you thanks, appreciation, virtual flowers.
Word. What you about to say, Mr. White?
Didn't Rose say she don't date black men who vote?
I didn't say that. Y'all always be messing up the story. That is not what I said.
Nisha, did she say that?
About not dating black men ever.
No, men who vote.
I didn't say men who vote either.
Isha, did she say that? Let me ask Isha. Isha, no.
I think it was more so about the political party than who votes.
I think she cleaned it up yesterday, but a month ago, she sure as hell said what she said.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, look at Dana's face. Go ahead with the bobblehead, Dana.
You know if Asia was up here. Damn, man. Interesting. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. It helps the channel the most. Hey, man, y'all did a hell of a job tonight, man. Give yourself a round of applause, man. Good shit. Think, hey, Tino, man, put some ice on them cuts Nate gave you.
You been doing so well. You fumbled the bag.
Hey, you know what it is, Tino, though? We do this shit every week, man. When you don't do this shit every week, sometimes your thoughts be right here, but then they don't come out like
It didn't come out the way that it should have came out.
And then you know what else? If you stutter once, it's like battle rap. If you stutter, everybody like, oh, put him in the bathroom, get him out of here. Like, you can't stutter or nothing. And Miss Nate was real reserved tonight. Usually she be on her loud shit.
I ain't had no red wine tonight. I had
Oh, that's what it was.
Like that.
I knew it was something. Damn, man. Hey, man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Listen, man. Like, share, subscribe once again. Tell a friend. Hit all the links in the description if you can. Check out directioncyop.com. Check out the merch from This Might Be Risky. Definitely subscribe to the Apple Podcast. It comes out every morning as long as Alex on her shit Monday at 5 a.m. Every time she go to Punta Cana or some shithole trip, she always miss a Monday. But if she home, I promise that she gonna do her job. I'm definitely gonna put all the links in. I'm gonna put Bravato's network in there. I gotta put Chief shit in there, Q shit in there. Everybody who doing the right thing in our community, I'm putting their shit in there. Tino got some shit that's gonna change the world coming out, but I ain't gonna spill the beans. But when it's open, I'm gonna put that shit in there too. You feel me? We gotta support each other, man. Point blank. I don't really fuck with Jerry Springer, but I do like one of his constructs. Dana, final thought.
I just want to leave this panel and go thank my daddy for my straight teeth. That's the first time. But no, in all seriousness, we definitely need our fathers. Only men can raise men. Only women can raise women. It goes both ways. There's I don't usually like to agree with the men so much, but they were really spot on, I think. So, but at the end of the day, we all need each other.
Work. Tino.
Men, let's raise our boys to be good men. Raise our boys to be healthy men, positive men.
Word. Isha.
A male presence is definitely needed in the household. If the energy is not good, you got to get rid of it and find something else to put in, role model or something.
Word. Chief.
Salute to the panel. I thought tonight's conversation was super dope, yo. Super dope. I stand firm in being a well-rounded man raised by his mama. Did she teach me everything there is to know about manhood? Of course not. Absolutely not. But the foundation is solid as fuck. And someone in the comment referred to me as a mama's boy. And I stand firm in that as well. But I'm a mama's boy with boundaries. So, whole lot.
Word. Bro.
The importance of a father is about his presence in the household and his active presence, not just his physical body.
Word. Real bravado.
First of all, I want to thank the entire crew for inviting me up for this conversation. I think you guys have some very good, thought-provoking topics and encourage the debate and the discussion. If anything, we need to continue to have these conversations. I don't know if people out there understanding, but Black culture, Black families, we're on life support. And we need to continue to dig at these topics, even if we disagree with them, even if we think each other are wrong on them, we need to find a way to make a new deal with each other. Yep. Thanks a lot for everybody for letting me come up, chop it up with y'all.
Word. Miss Nay.
Nobody's out here discrediting men in the home. They should be. Women can and do raise men, but help is welcome. And shout out to Q for helping me to raise my boys when these Negroes were not doing it. And Bravado Network, get some background before you try to come for anybody on the panel.
Word. Mr. White.
Yo, shout out to Bravado. Definitely great content, great interaction. You took your L like a champ. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. Q, even with the shots, you ain't take your L like a champ, but you seldomly do, but you know what it is. Chief, I'm highly disappointed in you, but you took an L. Tino, I don't know what you was talking about, bro. I don't know how you take an L in that. That is, I don't know what you was thinking, bro. But maybe it's like Hemp said, you just haven't been up here enough, or what, couldn't articulate the point, so we'll give you a pass. But absolutely, man, a father is irreplaceable. We definitely are needed. And as a community, we don't need to forget it, right? Definitely do the work that you need to do, but let's stop trying to make each other so obsolete, because all that's going to lead is to us just pushing each other away, like more and more and more. So a father is needed. He can't be replaced. A woman can't do what we do ever.
Or Q.
Like I said before, y'all can't do what I can do. All right. So that don't apply to everybody. Y'all should already know the vibes. I'm me. You feel me? I'm really tight right now. You niggas got me out here with a whole wardrobe change and shit. You know what I mean? I came for all the smoke, Mr. Bravado. You didn't provide it. You changed the energy. I told you to keep that same energy. But that's neither here nor there. Just know that I'm gonna be watching your show going forward. And shout out to Mr. White. I was gonna say Mr. White for president shirts coming next week, but then the nigga tried to come for me, so fuck him.
Word. Damn, man.
The super chat. There you go.
Yeah, I got you. One time for the one time. Oh, the panel is cooking tonight. Y'all see it? There you go. Gary S. Yeah, Gary always comes through, man. Appreciate you, bro. Great show indeed. Damn. Real Bravado dropped the big one, man. Pause.
Wow. You always got to bring some peach cobbler to the cookout. So,
yeah, nah, real shit, man. Good gracious. You want to come back next week?
Shit like that.
Oh, man, I humbly appreciate it, man. Good grease, man. This was dope. A lot of perspectives for sure. I think we need to agree on these points, though. A woman cannot raise a man cannot raise a woman. And then when we say that out loud, it brings more value to the other party, the other side. When we continuously say, oh, we can do what each other can do and vice versa, we devalue each other. It makes no sense. So I think it's better to bite the bullet for the whole, right? And I think we'll make better progress like that. Just because we have been decently successful, or so we perceive, right? Imagine what we could be if we did it the right way, right? So don't use Catino being uberly successful, Bravado, Mr. White, and Chief, and say, see? No, don't say see. Say, whoof, thank God, right? Because if you go to the jails, all them motherfuckers only got a mom too. If you look at all the IEPs, all them slow motherfuckers only got a mom too. All right. So I'm just telling you, like, yo, let's make sure we really, really understand what it is that we doing here. Real shit. I don't think you can say that word no more. So I caught myself. But like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend, and we out.